Well, it's gonna be story time. Last week, well, everybody knows my truck's been in the shop 3 times for the same thing: blowing off the hoses, back pressure, losing antifreeze. Every time I took it in, I had it served, had it looked at, some other things, whatever. I had left top part of my route coming back. Well, I was going to deliver. Radiator hose blowed off, 8 gallons fluid back in it. Coming back down the road, it blowed off again. I called in. I said, listen, me and the lady on breakdown talked for a minute. She said, well, I can get somebody out there to fix it, put the water in it, then you can go on. I said, well, that's going to be an extra cost. So I ended up putting the hose back on myself, fill it back up with 8 gallons of water, took my truck to the dealership. The dealership took it in, diagnosed it fairly quickly. What they did, wanted to charge, I think, around $1,000 for a wiring harness and some kind of temperature thing goes in the coolant sensor. Well, we pondered around about that idea. Well, they put an EGR cooler on it. Said they had seen where there was some gaskets of work been done on it, but well, it puts everything back together. This is around 8:30 to 9 o'clock time frame at the dealership. I had already been up well over 24 hours because I had finished my shift at about the time I got to the dealership. Okay, so I sit there all morning, day, up till, like I said, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And they put it all back together, filled it up with antifreeze, and the radiator blew up. The man come out and said, well, you're going to need a radiator. Didn't tell me what day, time. I said, well, I've told y'all that thing was building back pressure. So that radiator belongs to y'all. Well, we'll have to order one. We're going to need to call your rep from Freightliner and see this and that and that and this. Well, that's over my head. Somebody else handle that. So next day, the guy from On Road called, said that he was going to contact Freightliner to see if they can tear into this truck at the dealership. He was going to contact Freightliner approve it, tear into it to see, because we believe we got some issues, which I've been telling them from day one. When it had warranty or some warranty, it still has the 500,000 mile warranty on it. Just a 350 warranty for limited whatever thing has just expired within 3,000 miles. So we're in the process of that. Well, I grab a few things out of the truck, go to the hotel. They give me a ride in the day cab, and y'all know them day cab steps are the 4 foot to the bottom. Well, I fell out of the truck when I hit the bottom step. Well, I picked my old tired, exhausted butt up, been over there 24 hours, went in, took me a shower. Got a hotel, went and took a shower. Next day I get up, Uber back over to the dealership. Then that's when they tell me it's going to be like the following Wednesday. Then On Road called about the things about Freightliner was going to do. They didn't do that because 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock I was ready to go to bed the following night. But anyway, so get me a ride. Let's get to go get you a rental truck. So I went and got me a rental truck. And I do feel kind of sorry for what happened to the Uber guy. Uber guy didn't want to take it after he booked the load, and I said, well, cancel it. I'll find somebody else. Oh, well, can you send me some money through Zulu and something else, or a Gazelle or Zulu, whatever. I don't know. I said, no. I said, I've already paid through Uber. Well, I can't do it for that. I said, well, either cancel the load and I'll find, or cancel the ride and I'll get somebody else. If not, turn the air conditioner on, let's go. I said, I'll make sure you get a tip at the end of the trip, take care of you. I've got to do this. I got to get this truck, get all these loads rolled back in because we are running out of time. So I get to Gary, Indiana. I looked on my phone where it says amount, hit amount, punch in. It's gonna give the man a big tip. Hit the button. Whatever. I get out of the truck. I thought the tip was good. I'm out of the car, go inside. I mean, I'm hauling butt. I got 1,000 things going on. Well, I checked my receipt later on, and he didn't get his tip. I don't know if he didn't fight it, but hey, y'all have to quit trying to take advantage of truck drivers. So I think he got a little dose of medicine. I feel sorry that he didn't get a tip, but you're gonna have to quit trying to take advantage of truck drivers. You know, we just out here too. We get took advantage of, and a lot besides Uber. Well, feel sorry for that. To get the truck, it's okay shape. It is what it is. Go back and well, let me tell you the story about my trailer. Well, when I check in, they tell me to park at the Loves because they don't have no parking for trailers, which they didn't. They just bumper to bumper, wall to wall stuff. So I park at the Loves, run back over there and get my truck checked in. I did not speak to nobody at Loves, but I did put a kingpin lock and a back door lock on it to be secure. Well, I called back over there later, and the lady said, yeah, I think your trailer got towed. I thought, oh God, here we go. I got truck problems now. I got to run this trailer down. Called the man. Oh yeah, it's going to be $146 plus towing fees, $600 to $700. I was like, oh shit, Lord, this day. Then when we got ready to leave after the radiator blowed up, going to the hotel, I swung by there, and it was still sitting there. So I called the lady and told her, thank you, you know, should be out by 3 o'clock tomorrow, blah, 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 this and that. Well, I called her back at 3:45 the next day and told her, listen, running a little bit behind because I had to go get me a truck, so it's going to be about 5:30 or 6 before I actually get the trailer. She said, I'm here to midnight. I'm glad it didn't get towed. Make sure you tell them to speak with us where we can work with y'all and the trailers don't get towed. So I hope that went in them people's head at the dealership, because they've given falsified information. But everything worked out that way. So, had already been down 27 hours and something time I got to Gary, Indiana. Well, time is ticking on this trailer. I got to get back over there. Well, I didn't get a reset in, because if I would have waited 4 hours, I would have had a reset. Well, nothing on this thing here was working right. I finally got everything reset, logged out, logged in, got everything back working on that. Got this back working, got that back working. Through all of these trucks, got everything back online, working. So I drove 10 hours, made it down to right below Seymour, Indiana, and started my reset. And so here I am back, coming back down the hill out of Illinois, Wisconsin, not Illinois, Wisconsin. Excuse me. Algae flowers everywhere. I mean, they're blooming everywhere. If you don't believe me, look. Got my allergies. So that's been the exciting thing going on. And they didn't have no Freightliners. I'm in an international. which the door panels are that wide, so it's taking up space. You know, I am a slender truck driver, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it. So that's been my week. Well, if you feel real sorry for me, just send me a check to my P.O. box, and so I can take me a big long vacation. I do have a GoFundMe. I mean, not GoFundMe. What's that thing called? Venus Mode? Not Venus Mode. Venmo. I do have Venmo. Alright. I hope y'all enjoy this. Just give y'all a little insight. It's been one hell of a week. Alright. Now I got to find somewhere to take a shower today. Got to deliver tomorrow morning. Alright. Catch up with y'all later.